The fastest and safest way to get your first chin up. Part 1. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I don't recommend using a band. The bands teach the incorrect form. The bands increase the chance of building tendonitis in the elbow and the shoulder. The band increases the chance of upper body injury, especially the shoulder. And the band just doesn't teach the right technique and target the weakest links of the chin up. So how do I build the strength to get a chin up if I can't use a band? Your first goal should be to be able to hold your chin above the bar for 30 seconds. But you're not going to start there. You actually need to build a foundation of strength that's going to help you hold your chin above the bar with the correct form for 30 seconds. So where should you start? We're going to start with building both awareness and strength in shoulder depression. From the bottom of the chin up, the first movement you need to be able to do is shoulder depression. And then you must maintain the shoulder depression as you do the rest of the chin up. Elevated shoulders in the chin up increase the chance of injury, and they look a bit silly. Elevated shoulders in the chin up decrease the force production of the back muscles. If you fail to depress the shoulders, then you fail to activate the large pulling muscles on the back of the body. All of your weight will go into the smaller bicep muscles. Can you bicep curl your body weight? I don't think so. But if you're failing to activate your back muscles, you're trying to do a chin up by only using your biceps. It ain't gonna happen. 3 steps to building awareness and strength in the shoulder depression. Step number 1 is active hangs. So we're gripping the bar with a supinated grip. I'm pulling the shoulder blades down while I keep my feet on the box. The elbows stay locked. I lift the feet off and I hold just this active depression, okay? Not allowing the shoulders to shrug up. Okay, after I've trained the active position, the active hang, I want to move into more of the passive hang. So I allow the shoulders to relax in this position, okay, and just hang out in that relaxed hang, elevating the shoulders as much as I can. Now you might be thinking the passive hang looks too easy. Maybe I'll skip that step. But the passive hang starts to improve shoulder mobility. Every repetition of your chin up should start in the passive hang before moving into the active hang and then pulling to the top. You must train the mobility and the strength in the bottom of the chin up. A lot of people are really tight in the shoulders. They're missing shoulder flexion and they're even missing shoulder external rotation. In this supinated grip position, the shoulder is moved into external rotation. So it's stretching the internal rotators of the shoulder where most people are really tight. The passive hang will also start to stretch the bicep and muscles of the forearm because these muscles are the supinators of the forearm. In a lot of people, because we spend a lot of time in pronation, have really tight supinators. This can lead to elbow pain and wrist pain. So some people are going to find the passive hang really tough on the rotation of the wrist. So the moral of the story, don't skip the passive hang. Once you've trained the active hang and the passive hang, we now start to play with moving between the two. So again, a supinated grip on the bar. You can start in either the passive or active. Here I'm passive. Now without bending the elbows, I depress the shoulders and I move to that active. I allow the shoulders to relax, head comes forward, I move to the passive. And then from here, I'll go again. Shoulders depressed, pulling, active. Shoulders relaxed, head forward, passive. This is the beginning of your chin up. Every rep starts in the passive, and the first movement is to activate the shoulder before you pull with the bicep. If you bend the elbow before you depress the shoulder, this is going to make it much harder to depress the shoulder. You bend the elbow, the bicep contracts. Now all of your weight is in the bicep. The bicep is trying to pull the shoulder forward. So now you're going to try to fight against that to pull the shoulder back and down. This is quite difficult. So we want to try to get the shoulder to depress first and then pull with the bicep. So the order matters. Being able to activate the big muscles on the back is going to make your chin up a lot easier. But most people don't even have that awareness, don't even know how to activate those muscles before they get on the pull-up bar. This is why I hate the band, because the band offers the most resistance in that bottom position. So it doesn't help you build this strength. You get all the assistance you need to get out of the bottom of the chin up, and then you depend on your bicep to pull you above the bar. There's no awareness of the back muscles. There's no strength being put in the back muscles. So the band is counterproductive to building the strength you're going to need to get your first chin up. You might get it with the band, but I bet it's not going to be a full range of motion chin up starting from a dead hang and then being able to pull all the way to the top and slowly come all the way back down. And even if you get one, it's going to take you a lot longer to get multiple repetitions. If you build the strength and the awareness in the back muscles, you train these passive active hangs, and then you start to work on building the bent arm strength, you will start to get your first chin up faster, and when you do, you'll start to get the second, third, fourth, and fifth a lot faster. This is just part one, understanding how to actively engage the shoulder depressing muscles and build strength and awareness in those muscles. Give it a try, let me know how you go. And remember, don't break yourself, make yourself.